Hi, this is Mr. Parks. I'm going to do a quick video to help students get ready for their homework for lesson 2.1 in Go Math. Let me start by saying I am intentionally starting in chapter 2 instead of chapter 1 so that we can start reviewing things that we worked on in our previous school year. So, an example of something that we would have done last year would have been up to a 4-digit number times a 2-digit number and working through the steps for multiple digit multiplication. So, just as a quick guide, um, we are going to start with the 5 in the ones place, and we are going to multiply one digit at a time. I'm going to drop this just a touch, and let's see if I can get it to give me my pen back. 5 times 7 is going to be 35. We need to carry a 3, and as soon as we use it, we want to cross it off. So 5 times 6 is 30, plus 3 is 33. So we are going to put a 3 for our carry over here, cross this one out, so we don't accidentally use it in the future. 5 times 2 makes 10, plus 3 gives us 13. Carry a 1, cross this one out. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. So we're going to end up with a rather large answer, and this is an example of a type of question that they'll get on their homework as well as one other one, which I'm going to do in just a moment. We need to put a 0 at the end of our row 2. I asked some students if they needed to cross out or cover with their finger the 5 when we're done, so we don't accidentally use that, as the second row is supposed to be giving us the answer to 20 times our top factor, starting with 2 times 7 is 14. Carry a 1, 2 times 6. I always try to have the students think about this number. I want that number in their heads, and I want them to say that number first, because this is the focus right now. 2 times the next digit of the number on top. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. We're going to carry a 1 and put it in there. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. We don't have a carry, so I go ahead and cross that out. Oops, I forgot 1. 2 times 4 is 8, and then we need to add them up. So for this problem, this would be our answer. I'm perfectly fine accepting it exactly like this. If students remember to count over 3 places before they put a comma and put it here, that's also great. If students accidentally put the comma in the wrong spot, but they did everything else correct, I'm still going to give them credit for it. I'll just circle the comma and write a little note to remind them how to find where the comma goes, counting 3 places from the right and then put the comma, just as a reminder. Another type of problem that we are going to do that we didn't do any of last year, I think maybe except I did maybe one time as a challenge just to see how they could do it. I gave them a really easy set of math facts, is 3-digit times 3-digit. So I'm going to slide this over. The only difference for the steps for this is we are going to do 3 rounds of multiplying. We are going to have 3 rows before we add. So we're going to start with our ones place. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry a 1. We'll cross that out in just a moment. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Carry a 1 again. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. We need 1 0 to start row number 2, and we start all over again. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry a 2. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. We need to carry a 1 again. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. I made a mistake. If you're watching along and know what the mistake was, congratulations. If you didn't quite catch it, I wasn't supposed to draw my line yet because I have 1 more row to go. So here's the trick that's different. Because we have now finished both of these digits, we need to write 1 0 for each place value we've already used. So row 3 is going to start with 2 zeros, one for this digit and one for this one. And we're going to start with 5 times 5 is 25. Carry a 2. 5 times 4 plus 2 is 22. Carry another 2. 5 times 3 plus 2 is 17. And if you're wondering, because of space limitations trying to write this and making it legible, I can't stack them above it and still have enough room down here without making it a lot smaller. So I'm just trying to make it work with what I've got. In a perfect world on notebook paper, I would ask them to write directly above it as much as they can. But sometimes we don't have enough space in our book or maybe on the paper we're working on. So this is also perfectly fine. 8 plus 5 is 13. We have our first carry. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus our carry makes 10. We have another carry. 7 plus 1 plus our carry makes 9. And we need to put a 1 down. Our comma would go here. The only other things that are different than multiplication and refer to chapter 1 are 2 questions in the review. And for right now, I'm not going to have them do those. And they deal with exponents. So after we've done our initial kind of review of things that we worked on last year, we'll backtrack to chapter 1 and get them caught up on that part. So everything that they're doing is going to be multiplication related for this assignment. So hopefully this gives a good example of how to walk through and if you need to sit down with your student and help them have reminders, of course I'm going to send the lesson pages home with the work that they've already done so that they can use that to assist them as well. So hope this video is helpful. Have a great day and we'll see you on the next one.